The 2019 Walter Camp Perseverance Award is our next award. Our awardee this year is the absolute definition of perseverance. What a story, what an amazing individual.
It was awful. It was really, really awful.
In the back of my mind, I'm asking, why? Why my son?
I just remember staring. You know, there was a lot of staring.
He sees people staring as an opportunity.
What's your favorite team? San Francisco 49ers.
He's got a gift that doesn't require him to be physical. Making him aware of that, I think he just took the ball and ran. His freshman year, and he was standing behind the fence at a distance watching them practice. That was the beginning.
We wanted to get him involved in the program, so we invited him to be our manager.
They didn't know what I can do. They obviously knew I couldn't play, but just to include me, it made me feel a part of it. You know, it made me feel, I guess you can say, normal.
He created game plans on Madden, and then he'd come to practice and try to create the same game plans and execute them the same way.
His ability to study the game and his ability to translate those things to the kids is unmatched by most of the coaches that I know.
As he rolls out, to be brutally honest, when I first saw that, I'm like, how can this guy coach? And as he comes close, he goes, give me a fist pump, give me a fist pump. I just gave him a little fist pump right there on his shoulder, and all that nerves that I had was just melted away.
At this time, I just want to introduce to you your new JV head coach, Rob Mendez.
Appreciate that, Coach Cable. This is going to be my 13th year coaching, and I can't wait to get to know every single one of you. Believe in yourself, believe in your teammates, and believe in what you're doing. Are we clear, gentlemen?
Yes, sir.
I'm excited, guys.
I don't care how good you are. I don't care how experienced you are. You guys are going to do everything as a team.
Though he may not look like a coach, he definitely acts like one.
His knowledge of the game for somebody who hasn't actually gone through it is impressive. On his phone, he could diagram a play faster than I could do with pen and paper.
When they see him and witness him and hear him, I'd like to believe that they take a moment to evaluate themselves. And anything that they've gone through in life can't be more difficult than what he endures on a daily basis.
One thing I care about more than anything is being a family. That is one thing I take pride on. I love people. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love everyone. So if you guys can't show love on this football field, then you better get off of it.
Towards you, Aiden, who am I going to go to? Whistle, 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 whistle.
I just felt bad for him. You know, he's got a hard life, and I try to make it as easy as I can. But he's tough. 2 days later, he was at his practice. And his thing is, no, I got to be there for the kids.
If he's willing to do all of that, then what are we willing to do?
Who says I can't? Nobody. Who says I can't? Nobody. Who says I can't? Nobody. Yeah!
Good morning and hello. Prospect and Soprano High. Winner today wins the league.
I'm proud of every single one of you. But damn it, we're not done yet. So let's go finish the job off right now.
Might take a miracle play to score the only points of this contest. Passes off to his right, intercepted. Soprano looking for the first points. Kick on the way, has the distance, and it's good. And Soprano takes a 3-0 lead. 4th and 14 for the Panthers. 4th down play, Jackson off to his left, and it's incomplete. Soprano gets the win and takes the division title with a win this afternoon over Prospect.
Okay. Don't worry about it. Come on, man. Family's the most important thing. Remember that, okay? That's what we built this team off of, was family, okay? I really, sincerely want you guys to understand how much I appreciate this. You guys have given me a lifetime of memories.
Our opponents, they'd always doubt him because they see a man in a wheelchair.
Makes me feel like proud to have him as my coach.
Well, let's go with that floodplain.
These kids would follow him no matter where he go.
Greg, can I give you a hug? Hey, can I give you a hug? Seriously, bro, okay?
You want the best for your children, and I told him one time, man, you know, there's not a lot of money in this, Robert. And he told me, not everybody does what they do for money. He's right.
They gave me the feeling of importance. And I don't think they know that and understand that. Maybe they will one day, but I love those kids, and I'm always gonna remember them. Yeah.
Please join me in recognizing Coach Rob Mendez as past president and treasurer Bill Raffone presents him with the Walter Camp Football Foundation's 2019 Perseverance Award plaque.
Can we get this a little bit lower?
I want you to look over there. Look over there.
Thank you.
It's all you, man.
Wow. Thank you. Try to get this a little lower here. I got it. All right. First of all, thank you for taking the time coming out here. This is a beautiful award ceremony. You know, I thought the city of New Haven and the campus of Yale was beautiful, but I got a lot of beautiful people around me, so thank you for being here. Yeah, it's an honor to be around all these gifted athletes all around me with this man right here who I got to know at the ESPYs, Mr. Nagandi. And, well, first of all, I'd like to thank my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, for giving me the strength and the love that I have in my heart. And next, I'd like to thank, you know, I wasn't able to do this at the ESPYs when I was awarded the award, but I'd like to thank Kristen Lapis, who was the director of Who Says I Can't. And she did an amazing job with her time and commitment. And, you know, one thing I can relate to her is, you know, I love my job coaching football. And I noticed the love and passion she put into her job. So she did an amazing job capturing all the right moments with the visuals and audio. So thank you, Kristen. Appreciate it. Also, I'd like to thank the whole committee of Walter Camp, from Mario, our president, and the whole team and the committee. So thank you for having me. This is amazing. I can't believe I'm here in New Haven at Yale University, from coaching high school football to meeting wonderful people like yourselves. And lastly, of course, I'd like to thank my parents. I mean, my parents were everything growing up. My dad was always pretty tough on me, never allowing me to feel sorry for myself, also thinking of ways where I can be integrated into this world that's really hands-on, but at the end of the day, sometimes we overlook our mind, and one thing I was taught was our mind and is probably the strongest muscle in our body, so I'm blessed for that. Thanks to Prospect. Sorry, I'm getting a little. Maybe it's the coffee. Just gotta shake it out. But yeah, I'd like to thank Prospect and Coach Cable for giving me that opportunity. I mean, I waited a long time to be a head coach, and at first we were discussing how our season would go, and it was pretty cool that he was very in agreement with me on what our philosophy is, which is showing these kids love. And bottom line is, I've been a child where sometimes I was left out and things like that, and one non-negotiable on our football team was that everyone matters. Every single person with... Yeah, everyone matters within all the way from the quarterback to the towel boy to the water boy, equipment manager. Everyone did their part, and I really appreciate my coaching staff for jumping on board with what I needed to do as a head coach, which was simply not only just winning football games, but developing. And my main goal as a head coach with the coaches that I coached along with was to develop these kids' mind into an open mind. And hopefully they see what I have put into my job and my passion into coaching. And of course, not everyone's going to have the love of football that I have. But one thing I hope they do for the rest of their lives is find something they're capable of doing, running with it, dedicating, committing, and simply being happy every single day. I love those kids. So once again, thank you. And before I exit here, I'd like to ask all of you to stand real quick, please. All right. So after I say who says I can't, you guys say nobody. Are we good? Are we good? We're good. All right, here we go. Who says I can't? Nobody. Who says I can't? Nobody. Who says I can't? Nobody. Yeah! Thank you.
Yeah, the great thing about Robert is we had a mic over there, and he's like, I'm coming up here to the podium. I'm going to own the stage. I love that. Robert, thank you so much. Keep inspiring all of us.